if you can see me, or if you're picking up on this at all. I am not at home. I'm not in my studio like I normally am. Instead, I'm in New York City for the New York City Comic Con, and I'm going to be giving away. I will be giving up some things I spent some time on that I've spent a lot of time on, and that you've been able to see me actually make. Hey, True Ghost Rider. Um, all right, sounds good. So let me flip around my screens here. Let's wait. Let's see here. How do I do that? I always have a harder time. Whoops. There we go. Let's hang on. There we go. All right. Yeah. Just a sharing example of the stuff I'm going to be giving away tomorrow at New York City Comic Con. Right here. Actually, let me get into some better light. This is my room, by the way. Let me give you a better shot of this. Let me know if also you're able to. It's really a small room. I got the TVs inside the wall here, and yeah, and let's see here, bathroom. Let's see the bathroom. There's the bathroom right there. So not a bad little bathroom. And over here, I looked over here. I thought this was something from the hotel, but it's actually from Fan Home. They left this in my room. That's who brought me here. It's actually Fan Home. So I haven't looked inside of it yet. So I'll do that live too. See what we got. But at any rate, and then you want to see outside. See what's going on in New York City right now. Well, let's see. Well, there you go. You got the bus out there, Hampton Inn. You got an alleyway where stuff goes down. Yeah, at any rate, there you go. Pretty good times. This is pretty close to where I stayed last year. Oh yeah, here's the. Should we see what's in here? Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. So if you want to spend some money, like $40 probably for those Toblerones, I don't know. Usually they have a little thing to tell you. Oh yeah, here it is. See how much everything is. It looks like. Whoop, it looks like just the water is $6. Everything's $6. Chocolate's actually the cheapest thing on there. That's not a bad price for the chocolate, I guess, when you consider that water is $6, right? At any rate, so hi, Big Jebus, Big Jebus, and is it Caillou 123, like the little kid from Canada? Is that Cheers is after? This is all the stuff that I brought. I'm only going to be here for one day, so I didn't need to use as much room for doing, for packing clothes. So instead, I spent all that on putting things in here. These are the magazines, the parts I'm going to be assembling tomorrow, which are the helmet, but not just any helmet of the Iron Man kit. These are the battle damaged pieces, so they're kind of unique and rare. I've got a coin here. It'd be better if I was over here where it got more light. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Yeah, here we go. Got my coin. This is actually a limited edition, supposedly. This is number 35 of what, 9,995? This is a lot of coins. I think this was put out by, I think IGN was the one that released this, the coin. But anyway, so there's that. And then, like I said, I do have some stands in here. Maybe I can stand these up. Make it a little easier for me to do stuff. I brought 2 stands with me. And then I have a whole bunch of Mentats that I've got. And then I've got, my actual lunch boxes here, which we'll look at over here. Keep forgetting. I'm not in good light right now. So yeah, here's a lunch box. Let me see if I can hold these cameras in my hand well enough. So anyway, each lunchbox that we made. Hi everyone. I'm seeing several people that are here. Where are you at? Amadeus asked me. Well, I'll show you. Take a wild guess here. I'm going to show you out the window. I am currently in New York City. Right here. Not too far from the Javits Center, which is where the event is going on tomorrow. Tomorrow is New York City Comic Con, which is why I'm here, and where I'll be just giving the stuff away. I made these. This is a lunchbox. This was not in the game. So if you played Fallout, there's several lunchboxes that I made. They all have their own names that they were given. This one is not in the game, but you would suspect that kids would have a lunchbox that would be a Captain Cosmos lunchbox, wouldn't you? I mean, it just makes sense, doesn't it? So, any rate, but yeah, that's what this one is. So you got the Captain Cosmos on the front. He's got Mr. Mr. Jangles on the back, the moon monkey, right there, and on his back in this one. And on the bottom, we've got the logo. On the sides, you got Captain Cosmos, and then on the inside of this one, I thought about throwing in some more of these because it just feels too small for what it is. Thanks for the universe, Rick. Or Rich. Yeah, so here's a little, I would suspect, a little monkey and a spacesuit. And then it also has a little Saturn on it. So that's on the inside. All these have something on the inside. So there's that one. And of course, we weathered these live. So if you were there to see that, you get to see that. Any rate, thanks, Oliver. I sound super pleasant. Why, thank you. Is it Ilden? You know who I'm talking to. Ilden Nowak. Does that sound right? And Oliver, yes, I did. I make these myself, and did them live actually. So I'm going to show you some more. We actually have way more of these that I'm saving for the Fallout event. That's going to be in Good Spring. So if you're going to be there, then hi Brent. Why, thank you for the #1 gifter badge there, Brent. So what's within the box? I guess if you missed it, inside this one. Oh, man. Let's try that again. So this one has the little astronaut inside. Okay, there you go. The little Saturn on it, which I have several of those. And then, let me grab another one. This one is in one of the Fallout games. You want to name which Fallout game this comes from? For those of you out there that play it, can you send me one? Well, come to one of the events. That's why I made them. It's really, you come show me your costumes, your cosplay, your props that you made, and I will give you one of these things. Yes, I will. Or one of the other things I made, actually. New Vegas is correct, Brent. You are right. This is from New Vegas. Here's question number 2. Can you guess what the name of this lunchbox is? Because this lunchbox has an actual name, and it relates to what's on the inside. So on the outside, Zion National Park. On the front, Zion National Park, a different scene from the Zion National Park. On the back, this is just as it is in the game. On the bottom here, we got a little statement about Zion National Park. The side, we've got the park, the national park symbol and things, but you'll notice that the dates on there is to 2069 on the side. I'm not selling them. I'm just giving them away for free. All you have to do is come to either New York City Comic Con tomorrow. I'll be at booth 1301, just giving this stuff out and doing a bunch of other wacky stuff, doing some live building, actually, of some things. Yeah, and also win the chance to win something even bigger, actually. Like maybe, yeah, something very big. Actually, I can't tell you yet. We'll see tomorrow. I'm also going to be sitting there next to the actors from Star Trek Prodigy are going to be there with me. So, anyway. So that's that one. This one's called, oh yeah, I didn't tell you what's in the inside, did I? Let me open it up. No kidding. Clear survival lunchbox. Yeah, this one. So you got a little compass on the inside. This one is called the Little Scout lunchbox. That's what it's called in the game. I only know this because when you go in to get the different assets, they name their assets, and so this one is called Little Scout. And if you go to the Fan Home Wiki, you'll also find it as being Little Scout. So, anyway, so there's that one. And then grab these in order here. Yeah, let's grab this one next. Ba-da-boo. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hang on. I'm having a hard time holding on to both these phones here. Okay. There we go. So, Little Scout, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, there you go. This one. Whoop. Sorry, I keep dropping people. Hang on. I'm getting it adjusted. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, so this one right here, you'll recognize from the game. So you actually can get this one in part of Fallout 4. You can get it in the Nuka World expansion, right? This is exactly as it appears in the game. That's the bottles that are on it in that order. And then on the front, you have the Nuka-Cola girl with a zapper on the front. And on the back, it just says Nuka-Cola. That's exactly as it appears in the game. This one is called the Nuka-Cola Lunchbox. Let's see here. I'm curious, did you use that new resin printer to do these? No. This is, what we did is we altered something that's for little kids. I first painted it, and you can see this on our YouTube channel. I'm actually going to be releasing a video that goes through and shows how to do these things from scratch. First thing I do is I get mini lunch boxes of some type from, mostly little kids' mini lunch boxes. I spray them with my very favorite base coat, which is always the hammered metal by Rust-Oleum. And it gives it that look of just that metal. See that texture right there? And then I did put on the labels. And then I sprayed it with also the hammered metal by them. That is a thank you so much for the gift. Let's see here. It's chestnut by the Chestnut, and that's what you're seeing right there. That's a little bit of the chestnut that got on there. And then, so I do dabs of that. And then after I'm all done, I put on my stickers, which are just printed on vinyl. I will then go back and we use different color paints, mixture of oils, pastels that then create that rusted look, which comes out really nice. I mean, look at the textures that we got going on here. So anyway, so that's this one. This one is the Nuka-Cola Lunchbox. That's what it's called in the game. I'll show you the alternative to this one. You open it up. This one has, you might just be like, oh, let's just get a bunch of caps in it. But it also has a Nuka-Cola bottle opener. So there you go. Nuka-Cola bottle opener. There you go. So that's what's inside of that one. So we covered the stuff inside of these. You got a miniature space monkey. You got the compass. And then you get some Nuka-Cola caps with a, bottle opener. And then we might as well go to this one is tied to Fallout 76 and not to Nuka-Cola World. This one is called Nuka-Cola Alternate Nuka-Cola Lunchbox. So alternate Nuka-Cola Lunchbox is the actual official name of this one. At any rate, we also treated that one live, made that. And on the inside of this one, well, what would be inside this? There's nothing, it doesn't make any sound, but it's the heaviest one. And that's because on the inside is a poster. The full-length Nuka-Cola poster that looks like this. So, at any rate, there you go. So you also get a poster, if you got that one, coming either out here to New York City Comic Con tomorrow at booth 1301 at 11 a.m. or just finding me somewhere at New York City Comic Con, and you could get one of these. Or one of the other things I'm going to be showing. Let's hear. Is this the last? There's actually one other. There's one other that I didn't bring with me that I'm disappointed in. At the same time, a lot of people want it and think that it looks good. I don't like it. It didn't come out quite like I wanted to. And that one also is not actually in the game. And that one is the Grognak lunchbox that's fashioned after the one that they sold but was not in the game. So, at any rate, thanks, Brandon. Thanks so much, Brent. Steve, seeing you tomorrow. Yes, I will see you tomorrow at the booth. So, let me know too. One of these, this one's been sort of claimed, but let me know which one you want. I'll set it aside for you. I'll make sure that we get it there for you. So, anyway, this one, this one's special. I mean, outside the fact that naturally this is the most well-known one, beginning with let's see here, Fallout 3, Fallout 4. You can see it in the 76, and that's about it, I think. Actually, there is another game I never hear anyone talk about. That's a Fallout game that people don't talk about, and I actually have footage of it. I have it in my house, and that is the Nuka-Cola, or not Nuka-Cola, sorry, the Fallout pinball game, which they brought back the actors for and everything to do the voices. I mean, it is official as can be. Has all the little bits and pieces in it. It's done after Fallout 4, technically, but it also has one of these hidden in there. But yeah, has everything that you'd expect to see for the details in the same way that they are exactly in the game, right? And then on the back, right? This one actually is called Prepare for the Future, right? It's not just a Vault-Tec lunchbox. It's called Prepare for the Future. Back to the back. So there you go. What's on the inside, though? Look at yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. I got to show you guys. I'll make a video about it very soon. Maybe I'll do a live stream on that one too. Have a poster, but Annie is welcome. Can't. Oh, okay. Well, wait till you see what's inside this one, Steve. This one is got something very special inside that people were begging me for last year. It's not cheap, and it's hard to get a hold of these days. In fact, if you go on Goldmine, you can get these sometimes for a good price, around $30. Other times they go for $300. One of them goes for $1,000. What is it? Oh, it's only a working Geiger counter. Yep, there you go. It's got a little Geiger counter in it. So I thought about bringing, I do have a little sample that will make it go off. I thought about bringing that with me, but I thought, I don't know. When's if the TSA has a fit about it? I don't know. I also want to make sure that you guys can go home with these sorts of things without it causing problems. So, at any rate, where am I from? Nebraska. Well, that's where I live now. I'm originally from Utah and grew up a lot in California as well. So, we're trying to figure out my accent. At any rate, yeah. Real working Geiger counter hidden inside a little tiny Vault-Tec lunchbox. The other lunchboxes that I have that I'll also be giving out in New Vegas are about half, well, no, they're about 2/3 the size of this one. So I have even smaller ones that have little latches on them. But at the same time, that's what those look like. How about some more Fallout related stuff that I'm giving away? Well, of course, I've got a whole bunch of Mentats. Have to have Mentats, right? 2 different flavors, so 2 different kind of boxes. I really looked around because I wasn't sure if maybe these are, I don't know, done in different ways. Hang on just a sec here. Let me check something here. Can you guys hear all the cars outside? Surprisingly, last time there was a lot of pretty normal New York City sounds. So these are all mini for Ashu. These are all mini lunch boxes from Fallout that I'll be handing out and that have things in them that I'll be giving away for free tomorrow at the New York City Comic Con. And then these are Mentats, also from Fallout the game, but I also have some other non-Fallout stuff I'll show you here in a second. But anyway, Mentats, of course, you got to have the official ones. Now, what are Mentats exactly? People ask me too. Well, Mentats are in the game basically methylphenidate. So they're the equivalent of like Adderall or Ritalin. And because it's based on 1950s, they candy coded everything back then as far as pills went. They didn't use the type of metabolizing agents that we do today to kind of slow it down or speed it up on the outside. But these are all red, like they would be in the game. Somebody's getting one less. This is my favorite. I had to search for these things. I had to pay a pretty prime price for these stupid things because they don't sell them in the stores anywhere that I live, at least. And so I had to get them through Amazon. Got a whole bunch of them, and they are actually cinnamon Mentos, and they are so good. Man, they're so good. So yeah, I mean, some people are gonna get less Mentats because I mean, in the real, you know, in the real world, it would be probably somebody would have already eaten some 300 years ago, right? So, anyway, I wish you were coming here too, Brent. Let's see here. Thanks for the gifter badge, Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Here I am. I'm in New York. So, of course, if we have the red Mentats, you've got to have the other ones have to be berry flavored, right? I think I did that. I put on the sticker wrong on this one. It's opening this way. But that's okay. Look at that. Berry flavored. These are also pretty good, but they're technically fruit flavors. With different flavors. I've got some water right here. If I start choking on these, I bet you, how many people do you think have come and stayed in this room and just refilled that thing? So I don't have to pay for it. Alright. Yeah. Berry Mentats and regular Mentats. Not too shabby. They taste great. This is my dinner so far. Let's see here. So, I'm giving all that stuff away. Then, see what else I got. Oh, yeah. I ran out of time. I didn't have a lot of time. I had some big plans, but didn't have time to finish these. So, these, they actually look pretty good on camera. They're not as special in person. These have our logo laser cut into it, and on the inside they are little fix-it kits, which I plan to use tomorrow when we build the Iron Man that we have to build. Again, that's booth 1301 if you're going to New York City Comic Con. That's where you'll find me. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, I already mentioned this. This is one of the things I'll give away. This is from IGN gave me this to give away. So, if you are a big Fallout fan, now is the time to get a bunch of stuff. IGN's releasing a lot of stuff, including some new items from the Wand Company, t-shirts, what else? Statues, other things like that. Bethesda's also turning out a bunch of things. Target is carrying things. The Target's being built near me, just about to be opened next week, I think, or tomorrow, I think it is. So I'm gonna miss that, but yeah. So they have like a half-scale Nuka-Cola machine, for example, that they're gonna be selling at Target. So if you have a Target near you and you're wanting to get one of those, I'm thinking about getting it and then distressing it and weathering it and then making it do some things it doesn't do naturally, and then probably selling it off because I don't have room for all this crap anymore. I just got so much stuff, you know. Let's see here. What else we got? Yep. See, there's got more Mentats. I'm going to be using cards for giving these away. That's if in case you were wondering, well, how are you deciding who gets what? That's part of it's random. I've also brought in a few extra little Cosmos things. My camera stands. Random item for my anime people. But at any rate, oh, and then over here, like I said, so the people brought me out here, this fandom, that's whose booth I'll be at. And so I'm going to be assembling, they have it's bigger than 1/4 scale Iron Man that I've already assembled. And this one, though, is distressed, so it's battle damaged, and so it's actually a special feature one that they have, and so I'm planning to assemble that. I don't have batteries for it though, so and these are the two magazines that you go through to assemble them. But anyway, so when I got into the room though, because of that. I saw this. I thought it was from the hotel, but it's actually something from Panhome. So they left this in my room. I guess that means I came into my room. Should we see what's inside? All right, let's see. I'm probably going to give away some of this stuff tomorrow. I think I know what some of this is because I was here last year. Oh, they gave me my badge already. Look at that. I probably shouldn't be. Look at that. That is my badge for New York City Comic-Con. Like I said, I'll be sitting next to the stars of Star Trek. Oh, shoot. What is it called? It's the one with the kids. Actually, it's really good. If you haven't seen it, I was so surprised because for an animated series and for Star Trek, I thought, I don't know. I started watching it, and it was honestly, it is one of the best. The animation is just brilliant. The way that they did the story is so good because it doesn't just stick within the typical Star Trek stuff. It starts on another world. It's kind of their perception from the outside coming in. It involves Janeway. She's in the majority of it. It's just really good. It's really, really good. It's well written. So if you haven't seen it, Prodigy is the name of it. Star Trek Prodigy. Looks like they gave me a hat. A Panhome hat. So I have 2 of these now. So I'll probably give this away tomorrow if somebody wants it. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this is the exhibitor stuff. So if you didn't see, I had I probably should look at these things before I. Okay, this gives me my instructions basically for tomorrow, and then here's actually I needed this. I had to buy new glasses. Nobody's commented on it yet. Maybe I should get your feedback about it tonight. My glasses. I don't know. You know, I showed them around. Let's see, what is this? Oh, that's pretty cool. The main reason why I'm here, too, relates to the Batmobile, 1989 Batmobile. That's what I'm here to see. I've already started building it, but I get to see the full-size thing. I have a Batman that I already showed on our channel. Should be just about the right size. And I was going to bring him to stick him inside of it, and I forgot him. So I wasn't going to drive back home for it. I got a purple shirt last year, and I wore it when I got home. And I didn't realize, I thought they were just giving me a shirt that said Panhome on it. And I was like, oh, that's nice and all. But then when I got home, my daughter said, oh, it has on the back, it has your channel on it. And it does. Look at that. Your Geek Fix. So there you go. Isn't that cool? Your Geek Fix. Oh, I actually have the purple one here. Now think about it. So I can grab it without showing you my underwear. Let's see if I can get in there. I also brought if you also saw this video, I'm going to be dressed tomorrow. Anyone want to guess what I'm dressing up as for Comic-Con? Make your guesses, and I'll tell you if you were right. It'll be pretty impressive. Let's see here. Here we go. Yeah, this is the one I got last year. See your Geek Fix. But anyway, so I thought I might wear that tomorrow. I don't know. But I'm definitely wearing this while I'm doing my little presentations and stuff. It got really wrinkled, though. I'm really depressed about that. Hope it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, look at that. So what do you think it is? Anyone want to make a random guess of what I'm dressing up as for tomorrow? You're saying Batman? It's not Batman. Instead, this is Hank Venture is who I'm dressing up as tomorrow. So, the Bat. I'm dressing up as the Bat. So I got to fit all this stuff, though, inside of my little backpack. My little Iron Man backpack that I got here. And I'm hoping I'll be able to get it all in there. I don't know. We'll have to see how it works out. But yeah, I didn't know if you guys would want to see some of the stuff for tomorrow, or anyone of you happens to be going to Comic-Con tomorrow, or you're already here, you're waiting to show up tomorrow morning, you're in your hotel room. Well, guess what? Here's your opportunity. So, yeah, come out, see me, booth 1301. 11 a.m. is when I'll be doing my special stuff, and giving away all these things that are on here for free, and also doing some funny and fun things, maybe a little bit of magic and stuff. So come out and see me. I look forward to seeing you, and let me know, or you can also email me if you are around. Feel free to email me at yourgeekfix@gmail.com. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.